It's your first night shift at the bowling alley called Lucky Lanes. The shoes are stacked, the lanes are quiet, and the place feels almost empty. It should be an easy night. Just cleaning, waiting, watching the hours slip by. Nothing strange ever happens here, right? That's what we thought. But then, as you start heading towards the bowling alley, the big sign hanging outside suddenly falls from its place, stating an ominous sign, which you see in typical horror movies. Objects suddenly move, almost like a ghost is announcing its presence. Right here, right now, something feels wrong. When we enter the building, we meet Mike, our co-worker, already waiting. Mike greets us. Hey, are you the new employee for the night shift? Don't worry about the sign, by the way. That happens all the time. Well, come in. I'll show you around. We follow him. Everything seems normal for now. Mike explains. This is the bar where I'll work. Behind us are the bowling lanes, and to the left are the toilets. One of the stalls is closed due to someone clogging the toilet. You'll have to do some tasks around here. You can start by cleaning the bowling alley and the trash that's lying around. There's a broom in the staff room, and keep an eye out for this one guy. He keeps coming in at night and tries to hide in the toilets. It sounds like a boring job, but in horror, the most terrifying things often start with the most ordinary tasks like cleaning, waiting, and watching. That's the hook, the sense that danger hides in normality. So, after the conversation ends, we begin picking up litter, wiping stains on the lanes. Just another shift. Until we see someone walking in. A man standing alone at the bowling lane. His name is Rick. He's the only one here. Naturally, we go to check on him. Rick snaps at us. Can you leave me alone? I have to practice my bowling skills. Not everyone has an unimportant job. In horror, characters like Rick often serve a purpose. They reflect hostility in mundane settings. His rudeness feels small now, but in games like this, every unpleasant character is a seat of unease. We leave him alone and return to our tasks. After cleaning, we report back to Mike. Mike says, "Good job cleaning the place. By the way, did you speak with Rick? Better not distract him. He has some minor anger issues." Yeah, clearly. Anyways, could you try and fix the clogged toilet? It's starting to smell. With that, we get a new task at hand. As we head towards the toilet and open the door of the clogged stall, we just witness a stranger taking a dump. Ah, what a relief. That was a big one. Good luck flushing that one, new guy. You're going to need a plunger. Haha, well. Bye. And he runs away, without even flushing. You chase him, but he was just too fast. Maybe his pronouns were Niger. Anyway, it's really unsettling watching some grown man run away without even flushing. It wasn't just about flushing. He ran away from his responsibility, the responsibility to flush, leaving us with a huge dodo to clean, and I believe that's the biggest psychological horror element a game could ever throw. Just think about it, it's your first day of work. Everything seems normal, chill, and suddenly you open up a toilet gate and a guy takes a shit in front of you and runs away, and now you are tasked to clean it. Like that's possibly the worst moment of a worker's life. Things would have been much normal if it was a child, but they really had to show a grown adult doing that. And this thing happens in real life. People do this kind of stuff. That's why, guys, flush when you use public washrooms and subscribe if you don't want me shitting in public washroom and leaving without flushing. Anyways, moving on the story, with no other choice, you pick up the plugger and clean it. When we report back, Mike doesn't even seem surprised. That's the guy I was talking about earlier. He keeps coming back to clog the toilets with his massive dumps. We'll catch him next time. Anyways, my shift is done. I'm going home. It should be a quiet night, so I think you will manage. Can you take out the trash bags in the staff room? The dumpsters are at the back of the building. See you tomorrow. And just like that, Mike leaves us alone. We grab the trash bag and head out back. By the dumpster, we find a strange man sitting there. He looks drunk, maybe homeless. We decide to check on him. He asks us, "Do you have some spare change for me?" What do you mean no? People these days are so selfish. Watch your back. Something bad might happen tonight. And then he starts chanting strange words we don't understand. This moment is a turning point. The story shifts from mundane horror into the realm of the supernatural. The chanting suggests something ritualistic, something beyond random coincidence. Nearby, we spot a camp, 2 seats, and a fireplace. Likely his home, a reminder that this man isn't just a creepy NPC. He has roots here. He belongs to this place in a way we don't. We dump the trash and head back in. And then, it happens. A sudden glimpse of a figure, a man running. But his head is a bowling ball, perfectly round, smooth, and impossible. No one else is here. The alley is empty. Was it real? or hunger, hallucination. We reassure ourselves, no, that's not real. I'm probably just hungry. And with that, we go to the staff room to eat, pushing away the unease. But this was the first true glimpse of the nightmare, waiting inside Gutter Night. After properly eating, we head back to check if there are any new customer, and we do see two people, Matt and Shirley, laughing, enjoying their date, which seemed pretty wholesome. But Matt was kind of tensed, because he was losing on his first date and wanted to impress her with a good shot and asks us if we can rig it for him so he can make a good shot. Pretty funny to see a guy trying hard to impress. As we were talking with Matt, Shirley interrupts the mood. She mentions something unsettling. On their way here, they saw a creepy man just standing, saying nothing, and she asks us to check it out. So, we go outside to see this man, and we find nothing except a box, wrapped like a gift, sitting in the middle of the road, and underneath it is blood seeping out. Curiosity pushes us. We open it. Inside is Mike's head. The same Mike who just left, looking forward to tomorrow, now reduced to a lifeless object. His body is gone. His head shivered from his body, and instantly, we think back to the homeless man, to his chance. Horror feeds on suspicion, as the human need to assign blame. We connect dots, whether or not they're real. Was it him? Did his ritual summon this? Before we can process, we hear a scream. It was Shirley. We rush back inside. She's bleeding on the floor, unable to move. And then we see him. The man with the bowling ball head. Not a hallucination, not hunger. Real. He's there, ruthlessly striking Matt. He's probably the one who must have left Shirley bleeding here. Shirley pleads, help me please. Get me out of here before he sees us. Leave Matt, he's a goner. Quick, pick me up and let's get out of here. We carry her, run outside, and there, standing again, was the homeless man. But something's different. He seems surprised. Instead of hostility, he offers help. He tells us he knows a safe spot, and in desperation, we trust him. Sometimes horror plays with this. The idea that the suspicious character may actually be the only alley you have left. Together, we run to the back of the alley. He tells us to climb the roof. We'll be safe there until the police arrive. We obey, we believe. At the top, Shirley asks us to put her down. She wants to relax. We do. And then the final twist. She looks at us and reveals a truth. It was never really her tonight. The bowling ball-headed man controlled her. Every word she spoke wasn't her own. And now she warns us to run. Before he takes us too, we try to run, but it's too late. When the story ends, we're left with more questions than answers. And maybe that's the point of Gutter Night. The bowling ball-headed man. What is he really? Is he just a monster, or does he represent something deeper? A bowling ball is designed to crush, to knock everything down in its path. Could he be a symbol of inevitability, something you can't escape, no matter how hard you run? Or is he simply there, with no reason at all, which is even scarier? And Mike's death, why him? He wasn't important in the bigger picture. Or maybe that's exactly why. Maybe killing him off was a way of reminding us that stability, safe characters, don't exist here. But then again, why was his head placed in a gift box? Was it a message, a ritual, or just a sick game? Shirley raises even more questions. If she was controlled all along, how much of what she said was real? Did she truly see that man outside? Or was it the bowling ball figure planting the idea to lure us out? And when she warned us at the end, was that actually her breaking through for a moment? Or just another trick to keep us running? The homeless man might be the biggest mystery of all. At first, we think he's the cause. His chanting feels like a summoning. But what if it wasn't? What if those words weren't bringing the monster here, but keeping it away? Maybe he's the only one who actually understands what haunts this alley. Or maybe he's just another piece of bait, placed to confuse us. And then, there's the toilet scene. As absurd as it is, maybe it wasn't random. Maybe the man who keeps clogging toilets isn't just a nuisance. Maybe he's tied to the cycle of events somehow. Or maybe the real horror is that people really are that disgusting in real life, and the game just wanted to remind us of it. In the end, Gutter Night doesn't give us a clean answer. It gives us fragments, moments, and questions that stay long after the game ends. Was the monster real? Was the homeless man a savior or a villain? Was Shirley ever herself at all? Maybe that's the scariest part. We'll never fully know. If you enjoy the story so far, please subscribe to the channel. This channel needs your support, and I'll keep bringing new explanations for you. Till then, see you in the next one.